Okay, I have the FlyBear FX9706 SBACH 342 sub 250g brushless plane out here today for its maiden launch. I couldn't find any information on the programming for this plane because I have the bind and fly, which actually turned out to be a plug and fly because I couldn't find a protocol on my multi-protocol transmitter that would bind with it. So it will accept an external SBUS receiver, thankfully. So I kind of guessed on the setup on this. It looks like I have it programmed for 6G and 3D mode, but I won't know until we get it in the air. So I've got my timer set for 6 minutes. So we'll see how this works out. I really don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try it. And if it doesn't work, then I will see if I can contact the company directly and get the program and information for it. But anyway, let's throw it in the air and see what happens. Oh, well, that wasn't so bad. Now it has very little movement in the that scoots right along. It has very little movement on the ailerons in 6G mode. So I'm doing this turning here with the rudder. Let's see if I can slow it down a little bit. I am really having to back off the throttle on this. I think this little plane is going to have quite a bit of power. Oh, did you see how quickly that spun around? Ooh, that was a lot of rudder. Let's see if I can bring it down a little bit. Check that out. Holy crap, holy. That thing will spin around. It's got big control surfaces on it. Big control surfaces on it. Look at that. The wings are staying almost completely level there. Isn't that cool? Let's see if I can climb up a little bit. I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to. I almost tip stalled it there. I got so slow. With that turn. I almost tip stalled it. I'm amazed at how slow that was moving in the air, and it did fall out of the sky. But check that out. In 6G mode, this is pretty fun. So I want to conduct this flight in 6G mode, and then the second time we put it up, we will test out 3D mode. But right now I am having a lot of fun in 6G mode here. This is cool. I don't want to hit the scrub, but look at that. Oh, did you see that? That got so slow. I almost tip stalled that. Okay, let me back out of the throttle here now. Let's see. Wow, that little plane has got some speed to it. Okay, let's hit the throttle once through here and see. Not bad. Not bad at all. I want to bring it through here. Whoa! That is too cool, guys. That is too cool. I can't believe this is a 550mm wingspan plane. A 2205 motor. I do not know what the KV is. It's spinning a 6-inch prop. I don't know what the pitch is. It looks like it's somewhere between a 6x3 and a 6x5. Could be a 6x4, 6x4.5. I'm just not sure. But I guess I got the programming okay in 6G mode because we're not falling out of the sky. It's not doing anything really weird. That is a nice looking airframe. It's going to be fun bringing it in for a landing. I'm trying not to get so slow in the turns as I was earlier in a couple of the turns, and if it hadn't been for the gyro, I'm sure this thing would have come out of the sky. Yeah, look how slow I'm moving there. I have to keep putting some down elevator to bring it back down. It's flying with kind of a nose high attitude. I've got the stock battery in it, but I didn't even really check the CG. So yeah, they have a CG specified on it, but I didn't even check it. I wanted to get out here because we got some weather coming in. I didn't even check it to see if the CG was in the specified location, but since everything is stock and I'm using the stock LiPo, I would assume that their specified CG is, you know, that should be where it is, right? You never know. I will check it, but check that out. That is a pretty stable little sport plane there in 6G mode, and almost all of your turn authority is coming from that very large rudder. I'm not getting much movement out of the ailerons at all, but it looks like I'm going to have to put some differential in the rudder because it looks like I'm making a lot tighter turns to the left than well, I don't know. Yeah, I am. I'm getting more movement, it looks like, to the left than I am to the right. So I'll program in some differential on that rudder. But that is a cool in 6G mode. I hope it is as fun in 3D mode. You know how that goes, right? Sometimes their 3D modes are awesome, and sometimes they're just terrible. So hopefully this is one of those planes. Oh, already 6 minutes. That's hard to believe. I was having too much fun there. 6 minutes went by really, really fast. But look at that. Look at that flat turn that it makes. It's just a rudder there. Okay, so I don't have much wind out here. I guess it's not going to make much difference what direction I come in from. So let's come in from the opposite direction I'm flying now. That is really cool. Okay, so let's see if we can bring it in and land it. That is going to be a blast, guys. See if we get it. See if we get it over the lane here. All right, how about that? That was sweet. So I guess I got the 6G mode programmed on it just fine. And it sets up off the ground pretty good with the landing gear. The landing gear feels like it's pretty robust landing gear. So it does, you know, it's a sport plane, a 3D plane, you know, the SBACH 342. It does seem like in 6G mode it's flying around with its nose up a bit. You know, I had to keep pushing the elevator down to bring it down. It would slowly ascend and slowly ascend. So I think what I'll do before I bring it back out again is see if I can overcome that by putting a little negative offset on the elevator when it's in 6G mode, or see if I can get it to initialize, you know, with the tail up, and see if that takes care of it, you know, when the gyro initializes, because it seems to think that levels with the nose up attitude a little bit. And I've seen other planes set up that way too with the gyros. The gyros, no matter what you do, want to fly in fully stabilized mode, 6G mode, safe mode, beginner mode, with the nose up attitude a little bit. That way you're able to fly slower, and it makes it more maneuverable. But I would say that gyro in 6G mode looks to be rock solid, because a couple of those turns that I made sharp turns, and I was way slower than I should have been in those turns. Now I don't have any doubt that if I'd had that in 3D mode or manual mode, it would have dropped the wing on me. So the gyro seems to be working really well in 6G mode and keeping that plane in the air when it shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, stay tuned. I had a lot of fun with it in 6G mode, but I want it to last at least one flight session, so I'm going to put some more battery packs through it in 6G mode and just have some fun with it. And then the next time I bring it out, we'll do one flight in 6G mode, and then we'll do one flight in 3D mode, or we'll do part of one flight in 6G mode and then in 3D mode to test it out, just to see what kind of aerobatics we can do with it and how long I can hold on to it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.